If you guys are going to turn this into a video, would you guys like to actually join the End Beautification project?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
sure.
sure.
Good, because if you spend 8 hours on this and said no, I would be a bit upset. This is actually mental, and there's only like 4 levels left, so just, I don't know, 1 more layer of TNT, and then just mine the rest out by hand. There won't be much left.
You know what we should do? It's just a solid sheet of TNT.
Well, you see, I did the math for that. Like, how much would it actually be if I just put a piece of TNT on each block? Roughly 30 shulkers.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Wow.
if we space them by 2, we do a grid. We do 1 space of 2 and then 1.
That's roughly 10 shulkers. Actually, no, that's not roughly 10 shulkers. That's more like 3 shulkers. Well,
Okay.
I got 1 and a bit shulkers right here. So,
Okay.
oh my word.
Oh, that hole that you were looking at earlier is the hole that
Yeah.
that the
Yeah.
Wither kamikaze do into.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Oh my, oh. Jeez. Gotta make this a part of the End Beautification project where the Withered just kamikazed itself.
Yeah, maybe like some sort of waterfall with like roots growing down it.
That'd
or
be
something.
cool.
Yeah.
Well, if you guys are gonna be a part of the End Beautification project, I know I've said said a few ideas of what I want to do on stream, but I haven't actually said the full picture. Would you guys actually like to see the full picture?
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Sweet. Would you mind joining me on Creative World, if you please? Commander has joined the game.
Sorry, my Minecraft is awfully slow.
No worries.
Dude, I'm in the Dragon Head shop.
Yeah, this is an old world download of Season 5. Well, quote-unquote old.
Wonder how far in the mansion I had gotten at this point. Oh, I finished it.
Yeah, this was
Oh,
just a week ago, I believe?
did I really build the iron shop that fast?
Yeah, I don't know if you guys have noticed, you guys build stuff at insanely fast speeds.
Oh. Hey.
Okay, so. Rough idea got here is, after it's flattened down to the exact Y level, then build a massive circle of 250 block diameter. And you guys know I want to turn the end into like a giant fishbowl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So going to build up walls along the 251 diameter circle, flood the end, and then these pearlescent frog lights here are going to divide up the fishbowl into 10 different sections, and each of the sections will be like a specific biome, a specific build. So like one will be Guardian themed, the other Nether, coral reef, and stuff like that.
Dude, that's cool.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I've got a few ideas of I have a few ideas for what some of the biomes will be, but I don't have a complete solid list at the moment. I have about, how many ideas here? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 7 ideas, and I need 10, because there are 10 pillars.
Well, I have one right now.
What's your one idea?
Ancient city, deep dark with skull tentacles.
That's actually a really good one. I'm writing that one down.
Yeah, the tentacles that are like that Choco built on his shulker.
Yeah.
That would be really good. That would be really good. But ideas I've got at the moment is coral reef, kelp forest, guardian. I was thinking could maybe ask Kuigi to do something Atlantis themed, because he has an awesome build there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
I got something to do with the nether. I want to do like an end ship that is like shipwrecked and such.
That would be cool.
Underwater volcano. And
Cool.
and I want to do. Do you guys know Pokemon Black 2, White 2? You Pokemon fans?
Very, very minimal amount of information of Pokemon.
Okay, so in one of the Pokemon games, there's a place called Chargestone Cave, which is like pretty gemstones that are like hovering above the ground via like electromagnetism, stuff like that. I want to do something like that.
Okay, that sounds cool too.
Yeah,
And then Commander just gave a really good idea of Skulk.
yeah, I think that'd be cool. And maybe a mushroom island or something.
Mushrooms could be cool.
With like a custom mushroom or something.
That's cool.
Yeah.
What are you going to be doing with the pillars? These pillars.
I was thinking maybe just leave them be at the moment and just have them under the water.
Oh, the water's going all the way up?
Yeah, water's going all the way up.
So you're going to be filling it with conduit?
Yeah, don't worry. There is going to be conduits all over to give water breathing and such. I'm not going to drown the people that come to the end.
Okay.
Although I will need quite a few conduits because the maximum range for a conduit is 100 blocks by 100 blocks. So we'll need about 4 or 5 of them, and I have 2. So I'm currently looking for Heart of the Seas.
I don't think we have any.
There's a shop. Whoever made that game, I don't remember who.
Choco. Why do you
Choco?
not remember it?
I have a terrible memory, man. Like, really bad, okay? So, Chaco, in his game, he has, like, a shop. It sells, Heart of the Sea.
I'm going to head there immediately. I'm going to purchase that man's entire stock.
Sorry, something popped into my head. I wanted to put it down real quick.
Oh, what's he build? Looks like a chain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe chains to the pillars would look cool.
Ooh,
I
that
don't know
could
if you had
actually-
an idea. Or
I
if
was
it
just thinking something. Oh yeah. The center portal here is going to. I was gonna make like turn that into like a kind of crystal, maybe like purple or blue or some vibrant color like that, and it'd be kind of like piercing the ground a little bit, and that's kind of like what caused the fracture of the different biomes and such. And I was going to have
That's cool.
That's an amazing idea.
yeah. And I just got a message from Squee here in chat. Will the end dragon be respawnable? Technically, yes, but it will destroy some stuff, so that will be slight sacrifice there.
Yeah.
So, other
But
than
for now,
obsidian,
for now, this, I mean, depending on how fast you guys build, this end beautification project is going to take a little bit because we are going to have to like build out the circle. We're gonna have to build up the walls and such, and then we will do like the biomes and such. So it's not going to be just like, hey, this is what's happening, we're shutting the end down right now. It's just, this is a slow process.
Yeah.
Slow in
Definitely.
quotation marks, because now you two are here.
Yeah.
Also, hi Squee, how are you? But yeah, I wasn't thinking too much about like working at the moment. That's unfortunate.
Oh.
he's been working a lot lately.
That is the price you pay when you become an adult.
Unfortunately.
Ugh. Adulting is so hard and annoying.
It is.
Yeah, adulting and working is the reason that the iron shop took so long. The inside. Last week we had so much stuff to do IRL.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys know work has been conflicting with work schedule at the moment, which is sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
So
much
what
we
are
can do
the
about that. Hmm?
what are the list of blocks that the Ender Dragon doesn't destroy? Other than
Very
obsidian?
limited. It's endstone, obsidian, bedrock, and like a few others. I'll actually get a list for you, but the
What
the
about
Ender
endstone
Dragon does
bricks?
destroy so many. Endstone bricks. It can destroy endstone bricks, which I find very stupid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that okay.
It is literally made out of endstone, and the Ender Dragon cannot destroy endstone. Don't the end crystals explode too when summoned? Yeah, the end crystals explode when summoned. Okay, so here's the list of blocks that the Ender Dragon cannot break. Barrier blocks, bedrock, command blocks, crying obsidian, endstone, fire, iron bars, moving pistons, reinforced deep slate, respawn anchors, and soulfire. So that's the material list that we're going to be using for this entire build.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a very limited list of what the Ender Dragon can't destroy.
I don't understand why endstone bricks wouldn't be in that list.
I am
What about-
so
did
annoyed
you-
by that. But
Well, did you say crying obsidian? I would assume that it can't destroy.
yeah, it can't destroy crying obsidian.
Well, maybe we to make the pillars a
Or
little
like,
bit nicer.
ooh,
We
that'd be
could do,
cool.
like, a spiral.
That would be really cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
Or maybe like a double
We
helix.
can get a bunch of crying obsidian.
Piglin bartering.
Mm.
That means we need a gold farm.
Yeah, I'm planning on building a gold farm soon.
Yeah,
Just-
it would have to be a double helix in order to.
Yeah.
Right.
Like going down the opposite way.
So it'd be about. Wait, what's the? Oh, it's just like opposite, so it'd just be like going down like this. We're gonna need a lot of crying obsidian.
Yeah.
I mean, if you build bartering farm, you can also get blackstone for your stone shop.
Mm. Mm.
You know, I didn't have a plan to do that this season, but maybe I will.
How's it looking with the double helix here?
That's looking
That
pretty
looks
good,
better.
actually.
Nice.
Yeah.
Does this border make it look better or worse? I'm kind of thinking worse. I'm not sure.
Mm.
Oh, maybe.
It doesn't look better, doesn't look worse.
Yeah.
If it was endstone bricks, I think the bricks would look better.
Mm.
Yeah. But the dragon destroys them. Which is dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, hold on, wait. What if, just for sake of curiosity, what if we put it, this like embed it inside the pillar? If you just take a look
Well,
at the
we
front.
we can't embed it because the pillar gets destroyed and rebuilt when the end dragon is respawned.
But what if we put it like one block out? Like I've just
Yeah.
been putting obsidian along here, so we like make it thicker.
Yeah,
How's that
I
look?
think that would look better.
Yeah. Okay.
Because if you're looking up upon it, the transition between the blocks is kind of harsh, so filling it in would look better, I think.
Yeah, that actually looks so cool.
I mean, it's not much, but it definitely adds quite a bit to the look of the end.
Yeah.
Okay, even from a distance, that looks really cool. Oh, it's kind of working. Oh, dang.
What are you doing?
Thanks to help a friend, this armor stand here is meant to, like, make the circle of 100, 200, and
Whoa.
51 diameter, but for some reason it's a bit patchy.
I think it's
it's-
because they're not loaded at the moment.
At the far edge?
Yep. Yeah, I'm loading it in. It's filling in right now.
Oh, dang, you're right. I didn't think of that. Whoa.
Yeah, they're very clearly chunk borderlines.
Ah. I thought it was because, like, either the command blocks or the armor stand wasn't loaded. I didn't think about, like, the actual chunks where they're placing blocks. Dang, I'm glad I got you guys to help me out here.
Yeah, we're really excited for it to look look better. So what are you going to be doing with the floating portals?
The floating portal? Well, as I said before, I plan on doing, like, a crystal type thing, and it's kind of like shattering into the ground. The entire thing's going to be filled with water, so people will just easily be able to swim into the end portal.
Yeah. What about the outer ones? The
Same
ones
case,
that-
swimming.
No, I meant. What are you going to do with them?
Oh, the end
You gonna
gateways?
build anything? Yeah, the end gateways.
I haven't given the end gateways much thought. I guess, I don't know, maybe like smaller crystals?
Ooh, that would be cool.
But like shattered in the middle, so that way you can actually get into the.
Yeah. The main idea with everything being like flooded is ease of access. You can just, instead of like having to do a staircase up or to like pillar up to the gateways, it's just simple swim.
Yeah, unfortunately, that would get reversed as soon as the Ender Dragon is spawned. Although, why do we need to spawn the Ender Dragon again? We have all the portals.
Dragon's Breath is the main thought, and sometimes it's just like we do it as a community event thing. Like last season for April Fools, Cheese ran a command that basically increased the scale of all mobs by like 4 times the amount. And we decided, hey, what would the Ender Dragon look like if we did this? So we resummoned the Ender Dragon, and it looked quite funky.
Okay.
But there's no, aside from like Dragon's Breath for lingering potions, there's no real reason for resummoning the Ender Dragon. Can you place Aang crystals underwater?
I believe so. Where's one?
I'm not sure.
Allie, can you get out an end crystal?
Sure.
No, you can't place a crystal underwater.
Oh.
Oh, wait, what if...
You place it before?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Now fill it in with water. And my dog wants to do it. Oh, dang, you can!
Oh.
Dang it, sorry.
No.
I accidentally hit it.
It's all good. We know it can work.
So if you can't place it in water...
So that's one thing I would like to do before we flood it with water. I'd like to put all the crystals back up.
Well, so what do we do with the center point?
Center
Or
one?
do we keep the inside of the crystal maybe without water? So when you swim into it, you it's a transition into no water, and then you can place them.
That could be cool.
Jump.
So yeah, I like the idea of having the inside of the crystal be dry. So for the transition, yeah, that'd be cool. Also, we don't gotta worry about water destroying any of the gateways and such, because it doesn't do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, I would like to bring some aquatic mobs here, like fish and such, dolphins maybe, turtles.
Dolphins are tricky because you have to give them water and air at the same time.
Well, it's a fishbowl. There's not gonna be a roof, so.
Yeah, they're gonna drown. They need both water and air, or else they drown.
Yeah, there's not gonna be a roof. There's no roof.
Okay.
It's a fishbowl.
So how high are you going?
How tall is... What's the tallest pillar here? This is
This one.
Y97. That one is
104.
104. Okay, then I said Y48, so that would be roughly a stack. A stack of glass blocks tall is how much we're gonna need.
Every single block.
Wow.
Oh my
Wait a
gosh.
minute. Yeah, let me get... How many shulker boxes of glass will we need for... Okay, so...
See, that
The
would
diameter
be
is
what?
200 and... The diameter is 251 blocks.
So we need
That's...
251 stacks.
No.
Is that right? No.
No, we're gonna need a bit
Oh,
more
no,
than
no.
that.
I'm really bad at that.
No, so 250 block diameter, that's 708 blocks. Is the circumference. So we're gonna need 708 stacks of glass.
Jeez Louise.
Don't worry, I'm already working on that with villagers. But just so we have a number, 708 divided by 27. That's 26 shulkers of glass.
Holy.
Holy cow.
Are we allowed to destroy Boomer's desert?
What he doesn't know won't hurt him.
He's early on. He won't notice the missing sand.
Yeah. I mean, I think Boomer's desert alone isn't gonna be enough. Every desert, that sounds better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a way to duplicate sand on Bedrock? I know there used to be.
There
but
is
I
a
don't
way
think
to
it's
duplicate sand on Bedrock, but that's a no-no. We're not allowed to duplicate. We're not allowed to dupe stuff on the server.
HermitCraft.
But again, I'm not terribly worried about 26 shulkers of sand, because got multiple ways of doing that. Can just excavate an entire desert. Can trade with villagers. I've already started doing that. So we got options there.
Yeah. My main worry is all of this obsidian. And plus all of this crying obsidian.
I'm not worried about that
That's
either, because if build a gold farm, then that'll be most of our problems.
Oh,
So
that's true.
And this looks like maybe a couple stacks per pillar, at least for the medium size. So I'd say 2 shulkers at most, and that's it. I'm being generous.
well, I can get an accurate number for you guys.
Really?
Yep. If we get a structure block, that's the one. What's the dimensions of this? This is 3, 3, 3. That's 9 by 9. 9 by 9. And how many blocks tall is this? 49 to... What's the Y coordinate up there?
88.
88, 49, 88. That's 39 blocks tall. Okay, my math was a little bit off. It's 40 blocks tall. Yep, there we go. And then export. I will use a fancy Nancy program called Structure. That's the same program I was using for Lightmatica.
Okay, cool.
Structure has a feature which gives you an exact list of how many of each block you need.
Oh, kind of like Lightmatica.
Yeah. Well, there are bigger pillars, but seems to be like the third.
Yeah, this
biggest.
would just give us a rough idea.
Man, I really wish I had structure. I could be even faster.
Yeah.
Sadly, only available on PC and
Yeah, one day.
Xbox.
One day I will get a PC.
Okay, so block list. That is roughly 247 end stone and 175 crying obsidian, along with 1800 obsidian. But no.
No, most
We don't
of
gotta
them-
worry about that one. That's inaccurate. It's probably, rough guess, between 300 and 400 obsidian.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Oh, okay.
So it's not that bad.
No.
So how many shulkers of glass are we gonna need?
26 shulkers of glass. Over 26 shulkers of glass.
Okay, guys, I think that's going to be it for this episode. So don't forget to like, subscribe, comment if you want to see more. Stay tuned for, I believe, next episode where we're going to completely finish flattening the end and work on the glass. That's going to create the fishbowl. But anyways, like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you in the next episode.
And my dog what do you want, dog? What's up? What you doing? No, that's my computer. Please do not shut down my computer.